Hey everybody, good morning. Trying to set up a foundation here for everybody, so bear with me. I think what we'll start doing every morning or in the morning videos, as you guys know in spread trading, for those of you that know future and commodity spread trading opportunities, the best ones are not a daily thing. We're not day traders. We're actively monitoring our trades, right? So it gives you a daily activity. However, it's a little bit tougher, like versus some of the other systems out there, to come out here and every day have ideas. And thus, I've been filling in videos just to keep you guys in the loop. I'll try to be more topic based when I do that. But I think what I'm going to try to do is go over some spreads, start making a watch list for us here, and just start sharing it on YouTube, and then just do a review of them maybe daily, real quick. See if we could turn this music down a bit. See if there's a way we can follow up and follow through on it. What happened to my music now? All right. We're looking at the VIX this morning. This is a VIX spread. Wow, look at that move that just happened. Is there a possibility that the market's thinking about a little bit of a selling off? It's been stagnant a couple of days. I don't follow too much markets that I'm not in. I do it just to be a little engaged more with the rest of everyone else. But if I'm not in it, I'm not looking at it. It's just too much. Be honest with you, we have too much going on in our everyday lives to sit there and keep looking at stuff. Then that doesn't pertain to you. If your money's not in it, don't be concerned. Well, I was looking at this spread with my mentor. We were looking at the numbers and the potential on this spread. This is a pretty expensive spread, the VIX spread. But that move it just made today. Had you been short this thing, you would have been down about $1,300 right now. However, if you were short from here at the top, you would just been down a couple of bucks. See if this thing rides down like the anomaly event we had on Hog. That's just turned out to be an amazing trade. Let me pull up some things that I'm in. I just got out of this cattle spread yesterday, by the way. Let me pull that up. All right. So this was a spread I got out of yesterday. We collected $800. Took $800 off this spread. It was about an 8-week trade. Is it about an 8-week trade? Yeah, more or less. And you know you're doing something good when your broker sends you an email saying, hey, man, good trade. Let us know your next one. I'm waiting on a pullback on cattle. This is July versus December. I'm looking at, I have an alert set on my platform that I teach you guys to alert me around set price again. You could also set a calendar alert, not on the system. I'm thinking about we just set it up on our phones, because a lot of our trades are timed by time. Entry periods on average, give or take a couple of days, so you could set daily alerts. But this was an awesome trade, guys. It cost $400 out of pocket each contract, so it was like a 200% gainer. Killed it. And you know, I figured my strategy on this is to wait for a pullback in where we see there's pullback up here in these historicals, and then find a good way to come back right in. It'd be a good place to come back in. You don't have to find it. The finding is already there. Excuse my word. Sometimes my word can throw off a whole meaning of intent. Would I be looking at you know, if this thing pulls up, you know, why hold the $800, wait a couple of weeks, pull back about $400 just to go back and make, you know, another $500. Rather, we pull out here, wait for a pullback, get in, and have potential to make another $850 up into the end of May. So I have something I'm looking at getting in here again. Cattle is a great trade. I like it. I've made great money trading cattle. And I plan on making a lot more cattle trades. Let's look at a hog. This is a hog trade that had a little anomaly here right at the entry point. And those of you that have been following me, I was on a trip in Miami with my wife a couple of days before. I went on ahead and entered in this trade, and it ran against me. I had made money on it the prior week, and I got a little confident and said I'm just going to short it before we hop on the plane out of Austin. and into Miami a couple days later. This happened. If I was home focused, I would have considered pulling back in, but this was a headline driven event. Hogs just had an issue there in China with the African swine flu, so these are like anomalies that they just happen. But sure enough, if you got back in, I took a $600 loser back on this one, but it's already accumulated over almost $1,000 on this move, and it's almost at its tail end. What I would just do is probably get out, and I'd monitor the span margin on these things. If they start changing up on you, the markets sometimes give you a signal like that they're about to get something's going to get crazy. Granted, in this event here, the margin didn't move at all. It's about $600 on average to trade one of these things. Let's go ahead and look at what I have kind of lined up, what I'm looking for in probably in the next week here to hop in. I have my eyes on cattle, guys. Okay, I have my eyes on cattle, guys, and then I'll have multiple screens up here in case you guys are wondering, and it's not because for day trading reasons. That was the intent years ago, but I just have two big screens up there. It's more of a luxury thing now, but it's not inconvenience. Let's see here. Excuse me. The soybean market's looking like a good watch. I'm looking at historicals with very good correlation. I look for things that are very correlated. It's just a little edge. The lines are very close. I'm not going to go into all the months and everything right now on this particular one. But I'm looking on taking a potential short here coming up in May. The beginning of May here on the soybean market spread. Potential to make $537 a contract. I'd probably risk at a level of maybe $50. If you don't, this thing doesn't have to go too far. I mean, it's been pretty. Hasn't done any anomalies. Let's see here in this time frame. Yeah, I got my eye on this one, and this is what we'll be doing. Try to do this daily. Eventually, what I'll do is probably we'll go live on these too. Start doing some live stuff in the mornings. Following up on stuff that we have in our watch list, stuff that we have active. And then we'll just add. We'll also look for opportunities and add. And this is stuff I'm planning on doing eventually with just our closed group. But just want to share what we do to show the power of it. It's very powerful. It's a very, very powerful thing. Spread trading futures and commodities, for those of you that are wondering. Let's go see if there was another one. This one right here is a crude oil versus gasoline, and it's going to cost a little bit more up front. It's not that much per span margin. If you look at each individual contract, guys, to like carry one of these is very expensive. But you spread trade these two things, is very affordable. You can carry them overnight. The only thing is your risk reward perimeters are going to get bigger, so you have to be a little bit more confident with energies, be a little bit more confident with your account. I don't advise trading energy spreads unless you have a little bit of skin in the game. But this is a nice potential trade here coming up in May. I'm keeping my eye on it to go in short crude versus RBOB gasoline. Basically, RBOB, for those of you that don't know, it's our wholesale gasoline price. It's what all the American gas, where you fill up your gas, it's what the price they pay for that day. So if they lock in their orders that day, that's what they look at, the futures, the current day RBOB price. So it's when we talk about spread trading and having a pulse in the markets and stuff, it builds you a little bit of awareness. Sometimes you're forced to know about crappy news, and it sucks because no one wants to know about that. It's depressing, but sometimes it gives you awareness on, what's around you, like gasoline price. You can know if a gas station is gouging you. Take the RBOB price, add maybe 50 cents a gallon. Everything past that is their markup. That's the way you kind of want to do your math. And you'll know who are the gougers for sure, because you know what they're paying for it. So there's one last one, guys, I had found yesterday. I forgot to put in my trade list, watch Actually, one of my favorite guys out here that follows me. He's big on corn. It's a corn trade. I saw it. I didn't save it. 1 second. There's a good like 3-to-1 risk reward potential on this corn spread coming up here in May. I don't do super technical stuff as far as data. So this could be some kind of an old crop, new crop. Maybe one of our friends can fill us in here at the bottom of the video. But because it just looks like so consistent around the time of May, and it appears to be from the months in years, like an old crop, new crop event going on here, or some harvesting. I don't know. You guys can fill me in. I'm just looking at these seasonal patterns, what works, and I'm taking the most statistical edge and stress-free entries on this. This has a potential per contract, risk maybe 130 to make $500 in the time frame of about a month. I mean, so it's a good return potential with very low risk. I'm looking at that. That's in my watch list, guys. That's about it. I just wanted to let you know I'm here. If you guys have any questions, you want to learn about this stuff, I built a system to help people be more sustainable in their trades. I'm a fan of trading. I spent years on trying to figure it out. I abused myself financially to find something that works. And with the willpower and having a couple of good friends and mentors around and family, I've been able to pull this off. And so I just wanted to share that with the world. It helps people improve on the wealth side, okay? Everything's health and wealth and all that. But on the wealth end, we have opportunities here that can help. That can help you, help your family, help your goals in life, people you want to help around you. You're going to be able to do it when you're financially better. The more financially better you get, and you guys all know you have your own goals. You have your own wishes. This is a tool. This is a driving force for your goals. And that's about it. I'm going to try to be more consistent on this. I think I found a way to maybe here be more, bring value to the table to you guys, and try to put something like this out early in the day, and maybe make something when there's less opportunities during the day, like the regular videos I've been making, because that's not going to make you any money. This makes you money. So anyway, just wanted to share that, guys. This is it's April 25th. I've shown you some things I have on watch. I've shown you that right now I'm flat. I cashed out the cattle spread. I've collected 200% per span margin, so we made $800 per contract of about $400. That was a good trade. And right now I'm kind of standing around like a sniper, and I'm waiting for my entries to go in on what I have on my watch. And sometime I'll go back and might find something in the prior month that it's a little bit more on the fly kind of a thing, and on the fly stuff sometimes doesn't work. You got to be careful. Don't make desperate trades. So again, as of today, I'm flat. I'm in nothing. And I'm looking for within the week to get in some of these opportunities. There's going to be some good times to make some good money, guys. Season changes create seasonal opportunities. ForexTrader.com. If you want to get more information, I got webinars for folks on how to get involved in this, what the advantages are, the tax advantages, that advantages. We have free webinars available. I'm revising them as I go, so bear with me. They're not the best. And for those folks of you that are new, that don't know me, you can go to that ForexTrader.com. You can sign up for a webinar through there. It takes you through a little process. Just gives you to put in your info. You'll get a PDF. In fact, hang on. All right, guys, you'll get like a PDF when you sign up for the webinar. It'll be like your first intro email you get. And it looks like something like this. I designed this cover, and then I made a forward. The first half. Just by putting in your info and registering for the webinar, you'll get that, and then after the webinar, you can set up a schedule to do a one-on-one strategy with me, and we can figure out what your goals are. That's about it. Take care today. Everybody have a good day.